Back with another one. We back with another one. Yeah, we back with another one. We back with another one. We back with another one. My intuition was given by source. My intuition was given by source. My intuition was given by source. I know a lot of people watching, of course. Sitting back, manifesting our reality. Supernatural powers, nothing can get past me. Supernatural powers, nothing can get past me. The high priest is sitting on her throne. The high priest is sitting on her throne. We talk to spirits, we could never walk alone. Heavily protected, walk with the unknown. Twisting up my dreads, doing business on my phone. Twisting up my dreads, doing business on my phone. My ancestors are beautifully ratchet. The spell work you're cooking up, they gonna catch it. My intuition was given by source. My intuition was given by source. We be down by the riverside. We be down by the riverside. We get advice from the river guides. We get advice from the river guides. Soul tribe, yeah, we down the ride. Soul tribe, yeah, we down the ride. Close your eyes, it's gonna be alright. Close your eyes, it's gonna be alright. Take a ride, you gon' win this prize. You gotta fight, they want your life. You gotta fight, they coming for your life. But you know it's gonna be alright. And this one for the soul tribe. Soul tribe, we gonna be for life. And this one for the soul tribe. My intuition was given by source. My intuition was given by source. I know a lot of people watching, of course. Sitting back, manifesting my reality. Supernatural powers, nothing can get past me. The high priestess sits on her throne. I talk to spirits, I could never walk alone. Heavily protected, walk with the unknown. I'm twisting up my dreads, doing business on my phone. I'm twisting up my dreads, doing business on my phone. My ancestors are beautifully ratchet. The spell work you're cooking up, they gonna catch it. get advice from the water gods. Soul Tribe, yeah, we down to ride. Soul Tribe, yeah, we down to ride. Close your eyes, it's gonna be alright. Take a ride, you gonna win this prize. Yeah. 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 You gotta fight, they coming for your life. You gotta fight, they coming for your life. But you know it's gonna be alright. Yeah. And this one for the Soul Tribe. Yeah. This one for the Soul Tribe. Soul Tribe, we gonna be for life. Soul Tribe, we gonna be for life. Hey, we call it abracadabra. Yeah, we call it abracadabra. It's magic. We call it abracadabra. It's magic. We call it abracadabra. You really gotta get your life back together. And no matter the storm that you go through, you gotta hold on, cause God really chose you. The storm that you go through. Hey. Yeah. God really chose you. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. We call it abracadabra. Abracadabra. You really gotta get your life back together. Yeah. 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 You gotta hold on, cause God really chose you. You gotta hold on, cause God really chose you. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I put tarot, but I've been a hard hit in life. I put tarot, but I've been a hard hit in life. But if you pray, God will show you. But if you pray, God will show you. Take a chance, grab your hand, He will mold you. Hey, Gabriel to the rescue. Gabriel to the rescue. Gabriel to the rescue. He blew his trumpet, he's on earth to protect you. He blew the trumpet, he's on earth to protect you. Stand up and take flight. Stand for something, fall for nothing, we gonna be alright. In Benin where the water cries. In Benin where the water cries. respect to the water gods. All respect to the water guides. All respect to the water guides. In Benin where the water cries. All respect to Oshun and the water guides. In Benin where the water cries. All respect to Oshun and the water guides. It's magic. We call it abracadabra. You really gotta get your life back together. And no matter the storm that you go through, you gotta hold on because God really chose you. You gotta hold on because God really chose you. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I'm just trying to give you some advice. I put Tara when I've been a hard hit in life. I put Tara when I've been a hard hit in life. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you some advice. Gabriel to the rescue. Gabriel to the rescue. He blew the trumpet, he's on earth to protect you. He blew the trumpet, he's on earth to protect you. Yeah, Gabriel to the rescue. Hey, hey. Yeah, hey. This life can get very scary. 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 Reaching out to God, but I thought he didn't hear me. I had to really check my heart. I had to really check my heart. The place we hate to look, but that's where it mostly starts.
Hey, tribe.
Hey, y'all. Hope you guys are doing well. In positive energy, attracting the life you desire because you deserve it. It's your birthright, boo. Okay? Of course, we're coming through with another live one for you guys. Take the message how it resonates in your life. Make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to run your girl and your boy up with some hearts. We love you. Ashe. Okay?
Yes, yes. It feels so good out here tonight, y'all.
It does.
Like, wow. It's
Good
like,
energy. I was sleepy.
It's amazing. I was. And then I connected with y'all and I'm just right back up. So I just want to tell y'all that I really enjoy my time with y'all. We do. We both do. I wanted to make it personal. Appreciate the gifts. We appreciate everything that's done. And Spirit laid it on my heart earlier for me to begin to pray for you all, specifically the ones that's connected to us, and y'all do the same, right? You know, of course, we reject all prayers of baneful intention, but you know, we welcome all positive energy, and we thank y'all. You know, just know we feel y'all pulling behind the scenes, right? So, Garfield. Yeah.
Okay, throwback. That's the throwback.
Throwback energy, you know.
Right?
So we got a red ant walking on my book.
Okay.
I guess the ancestors wanted to come out.
That's that fire energy.
I was doing a little air bending with the hand pan earlier yesterday. I was in a still forest, right? And I was just grooving with the hand pan. We posted it on TikTok, and all of a sudden, I just felt the rhythm with the wind, and it just. Ooh, I was like, did I do that? Right? You know,
It be like that sometimes.
yeah, I don't really know how to do anything like that, but I'm sure, you know, it's room for me to learn. We all got such potential that I'm pretty sure you got your fair amount of magic happening in your life too. You could be doing a little air bending as well, right?
Fire shifting. Okay?
We ascending and
It's-
air bending
okay.
and water walking and fire sending.
Okay,
right?
we manifesting, do less stressing.
Hey,
We pray to God we get his blessings. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. The blessings flow in so abundantly. Our chakras lit, they're actually popping.
Popping.
We keep on going, we can't be stopping.
No, ching, ching, ching goes the money tree.
The blessings flow in so abundantly.
Hey, we read the tarot, talk the spirits and the sparrows. See through the voodoo when we rock our own apparel. I hate it matter about the come up.
Perfect.
They won't do shit, they ain't gonna run up. Their ancestors big steppers.
Hey.
Control our elemental weapons.
We helping people reach their north node. See leggy lamping down the crossroad. Nana Baluka and the Babalawo. The Orishas give us power at the final hour.
It's like, I told my sister she a witch. She said, what is this? I said, a healer, man. That term, see, it really fits. Things been really mixed up from the jump. They've been feeding us poison and giving us stuff. But now we ascending and air bending and
water walking and fire sending.
Hey,
we manifesting, do less stressing. We pray to God we get his blessings. Ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. The blessings flow in so abundantly.
Chakras lit, they actually
Our
popping.
chakras lit, they're actually popping.
Popping.
We keep on going, we can't be stopping.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, y'all,
Right?
you know, y'all rock with us. Y'all know we like to act a fool.
Yeah, you know, we made that song when we were in the middle of manifesting, right?
I see my guy on here. He ain't say Wakanda forever though.
Hey,
I'm waiting
Wakanda for life.
forever.
Okay.
All right, y'all.
All right, let's
We
see.
definitely got some it's laughs and giggles, but you know, Spirit been laying on some serious downloads, right?
Okay.
You know, I've been going back listening, and they've been jerking tears out my eyes. It's amazing what Spirit gives, right? You know, I'm so grateful to be in this position, along this high priestess energy sitting next to me, right? We do a lot on behalf of the collective, believe it or not.
All right, I'm gonna jump into my first download. Wakanda for life, forever,
You heard
whatever.
me.
That's my tribe, you know. They get me excited every time, don't it?
Uh-huh.
Pump me up, hype me up, turn me up.
That's the Benin in her blood.
Okay, it turns me up every time.
They
Like,
say she from the cradle
hype
of it
me
all.
up, hype me up. All right. So let's talk about trauma and memory loss. Okay, disassociative amnesia. So this happens when like a traumatic experience happens in your life, and our minds tend to block out negative experiences because it's a defense mechanism. So, you know, we're emotional beings. So when we go through some traumatic experiences, sometimes our mind wants to erase the memory, right? Well, what happens is these traumatic events are stored in a different part of our brain, and sometimes we don't understand the effect of the trauma until we're triggered.
Hey.
Okay? So it's very important, shadow work. You know, we're always healing. We're never healed. We're beings that constantly need healing. It's a continuous process. You don't just say, oh, I'm healed. No, we'll never be completely healed. As long as we're here, there's always something we need to learn. There's always something we can do better. There's always something we can try harder. So, you know, make sure you go into those places, you know, those places that we hide things, and, you know, we say that, you know, we're okay when you're not. It's okay to be not okay sometimes, right? I know we come on here and we're like, you know, you got to be your strongest self, your best self. But at the flip side, it's okay to have days where, you know, maybe you didn't have the best day, but it's okay. You made it through, right? It's all right. But guess what? Today doesn't know anything about tomorrow. And guess what? Today doesn't know anything about yesterday, right? So trauma is blocking. Trauma is like a blocker, you know? So it's very important that we deal with our traumas, because if we don't, what happens is we become ticking time bombs, right? If we never deal with that hurt, you know, from that childhood, then we can't grow up to be the beautiful woman or the handsome man that we are supposed to be, because we still have those childish, immature behaviors, right? So Trauma also causes emotional imbalance. So say you're a person that is traumatized by neglect, okay? Until you find the love within yourself, you'll never feel worthy of love from anyone else. Like, that is so real. If you cannot love yourself, you'll always think that your mate is cheating. It's going to be 1,000 million beautiful women, and if a man is a man, he gonna look, and that's just the nature. Now, if a man is respectful, let me finish. And yeah, I'm about to flip it. I got it. All right. And if a man, is respectful, then he's going to be a respectful man, and that's just what it is. And on the flip side, he already spoke for me, but on the flip side, vice versa with the women. So it goes both ways, right? If you don't love yourself, man or woman, then you will never truly find the love that you desire, because you cannot be properly loved unless you properly love self, okay? You'll always feel like someone's doing something underhanded. You'll always feel like people are looking at you. You don't know what's going on. You're confused because you're not confident with yourself, right? When you're confident with yourself, you let God handle things. You have a mate. You believe that God put you and the mate together, and you let God handle that man or woman, right? It's up to them what they choose to do with whatever, right? You're a child of God. They're a child of God. God gonna work it out. Let a person have their free will. And look, when God sends you people, love them. Love them, right? And if you know you're not ready to love yourself, don't go trying to love nobody else and be out here hurting people. Because a hurt person doesn't do anything but hurt other people. Okay? Okay. Let me see. Oh, last thing. You'll never feel worthy of love, and you could self-sabotage relationships with the ones that truly love you due to self-esteem issues. Okay? So, therefore, trauma. Let's deal with our traumas and our pains. Sometimes you have to visit that dark place, and then come out of there. Right? Go back and see why you allowed this to happen. Go back and see who didn't protect you. And now going forward, you know what to do. You won't let that happen again, right? But you don't have to keep listening to the same readings over and over again that break your heart every time you hear about the situation that broke your heart every day, right? Begin to heal. Begin to deal with the traumas and begin to find balance, prayer, meditation, right? Finding people that can help you, that lift your spirit, right? Stop being around people that bring you down. Okay? It's demonic.
Okay. So I was going to hop right in, and my download is actually about traumas as well.
Ooh.
So that shows alignment. And it's entitled,
That's crazy.
I wrote down wounded immaturity. I don't know why I wrote that down, wounded immaturity, right? But it's in line with the downloads, right? The traumas of our childhood. Pen this. Most areas we become hard to, and then we call it growing. When in reality, we remain unhealed, and we push the next generation into the same unhealed mindset, forcing them to move unhealed in the name of growing up, right? So a lot of times when we think that we growing up, we're not really growing up, because when you get wounded in your childhood, there's a part of you that stay right there at that wounded place. And you can grow, right? You can become a full-fledged adult, right? And it can, and one energy from that wound can trigger you right back to your childhood place, because that's still unhealed in you. So many of us grow up with that. We have childhood traumas that we never really reflect on. We never go in our shadow, and we never deal with them. So when we don't deal with them, we still grow up, right? And what we say is, we grew up. But when we see the next generation go through the same trauma, we force them to go unhealed, because we do it in the name of growing up, right? Sometimes, as opposed to thinking about how fast you growing in a thing, maybe slow down and reflect on what happened to make you have that ceiling. You know how you get to this place and then you can't get no further? Sometimes it's like self-sabotage energy.
Wow.
But the energy of the self-sabotage is coming from traumas, unhealed trauma. So you got to begin to heal your trauma from your past. And the only way to do that is shadow work. You got to jump in your shadow and contend with the energy of your shadow, right?
You say, you're not a victim, you a chosen one. This the life you're supposed to live. You ain't supposed to run.
And then the last one is, it's about cursing, right? I'm going to give you a different perspective about curse words, right? We curse early in our life because we are following the same energy of our ancestors. As a child, cursing is forbidden. The forbidden is low vibration that often feels good to engage in, right? Low vibrations, they feel good. You remember how it felt when you was a kid and you first learned how to curse? You felt like you was saying something. Couldn't wait to get away from your parents and get around, your peers and
say the dirtiest words.
See if you could cuss, put them together. I remember when I first learned my first couple cuss words and I could put them together, right? Real good feeling. It was low vibrational.
Very low vibration.
Now, pen this. So through low vibrations, we express our true selves, and our adult selves are molded by vulgarities of our childlike self. So often we speak our expressionless language in social settings, and we curse humans out in our personal setting, right? It's a deep download, so I'm gonna get into it. Basically, when you are a person that uses curse words, right, it's actually a way that you're expressing yourself, right? Now, what Spirit is basically saying is, if you curse, right? But you gotta have some tact to your life. So you can't be a person that go to work, right? And when you go to work, you communicate with people fine. But then when you get home, you curse everybody underneath the sun out. That shows an imbalance in you and is eventually going to mesh together. So Spirit says, learn how to force your expressions together, right? Like, as opposed to cursing, maybe find something else slick to say, as opposed to cursing people out in your personal life. Because it's an imbalance, right? It causes a block. It's just like you got to put on a persona at work, then you got to put on a persona at home. When if you balance your energy and your vocabulary, you could be in the same energy in both places. Because
whenever you can't be authentically you're imbalanced anyway.
It leads to repression, and then you begin to lash out. Imagine if I'm a cursor, right, and I gotta go all day at work without saying a curse word. If I don't balance it when I get home, I'm definitely gonna curse everybody out, right?
That's real. Oh, you waiting on me? Oh, you said.
I'm gonna play a little bit. I'm in a playing mood, y'all.
Child, these bugs is big on here.
I just seen the biggest mosquito.
I just seen the huge mosquito right there. I had my eye on it. Hey. Alright, I was trying to see if I was gonna give y'all some more, but I'ma just wait. Let's get some energy. Hey, what's the energy? What's the energy? What's the energy? What's the energy? Hey, we got the Bobcat. We got the Bobcat. It says mystery. You a mystery. Hey, we got the Bobcat here. I feel like, the collective is showing up very mysterious because while people are watching you, but you're mysterious because they can't figure out how you're getting everything done. They can't figure out where your resources that are coming from. They can't figure out how you continue to make it day after day after they have set so many traps to destroy you. So you're showing up very mysterious. It's like God is keeping you covered, keeping you protected. I feel like, people are able to see you, but they can't really see you, So they are really trying to get some information on you, but you're kind of coming up very mysterious right now, okay? It says the Bobcat teaches you that there is true power and strength in silence and patience. In order to get what you want, you must be willing to plan, adapt, and above all, have the patience to see your dreams manifest. Yeah, it's like we manifest and do less stressing. We manifest and do less stressing. We pray to God we get his blessings. Yeah, so it's like, you're showing up very mysterious because people are wondering, how is this person still standing? I have done everything under the sun, under the moon to cause destruction, and it's like this person, you, because they're talking about you, is still standing strong. They're like, how you do it? But remember that Proverbs tells us that worthless, wicked people go around telling lies. They wink and make gestures to deceive you, all while planning evil in their perverted minds, stirring up trouble everywhere. Because of this, disaster will strike them without warning, and they will be fatally wounded. So you ain't got to worry about nothing. It's like, yeah, you okay now? Yeah, you got the ego. I see your vision, Yeah, see, you're a visionary, okay? I feel like, you could be like, I don't know, I'm saying someone like you always wanted to fly like a bird anyway. When you were a child, you always wanted to have wings. You always envisioned yourself having wings like a bird. And you always wanted to be free, You could always envision yourself in the sky, right? It's like your wings are free. Hey. Your wings are spread. Hey. The eagle showing up. Right? It says it's time to look inward. With an attentive eye, allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves to you when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. Well, I truly believe this. I remember one time when I was homeless, right? And I was like, at first I was like, well, why am I here, right? But then I understood that the goal was bigger. See, I had already made an agreement with God that, we decided that we were going to leave everything we knew from our past. We were going to step out on faith because God was calling us to do a mission, and we had a vision. We could see ourselves, we could see where we wanted to be. We could see the people that God wanted us to help, we could see God's plan, and this is you. You can see the plan. You know what's going on. You know what's up. It's like you got a plan now, right? And, I remember that we would get up every morning, right? And nobody knew what was going on, right? Because the energy of the Bible says that, when you're fasting and you're going through different things, people don't need to know what you're going through. So we kept it kind of low, right? And it was some of the roughest days I could remember, right? But I remember on those rough days, it taught me so many beautiful lessons. I was able to really, truly appreciate life and the value of just living, right? And I feel like you are too. I feel like, you're seeing yourself where you want to be, Some of you guys have goals to, give back to your communities. Some of you guys have goals to, just heal humanity, right? And I love this for you, And you'll be able to reach every goal. It's like turning dreams into reality. We turning dreams into reality. You gonna get where you wanna be. We turning dreams into reality. You gonna make it where you wanna be. We turning dreams Frank. I'm probably giving my age away. Right? But Lisa Frank had a lot of dolphins on her. It was like school supplies and book bags and all these different things. And all the girls loved Lisa Frank at this time. It was really colorful and pretty. And you know, the dolphins always made you feel like you were at peace, right? And so we got the dolphin here with peace showing up for you. So you're at peace now. You know, it's like your Anahata chakra, your heart chakra, you know. You can let go of all the anxiety, right? All of the pain of the past is being pushed out and replaced with joy and happiness. It's like you at peace now. You know, I feel like you can be in like your gentle nature. You know, I feel like, you know, you guys are attracting everything you desire, you know. I feel like there could be a divine masculine and you could be in touch with like your feminine side, you know. And it's beautiful for you, you know. You could have been told like, you know, you can't have emotions, right? But you're learning that, you know, it makes you more attractive to divine feminine when you can relate to her emotions, right? It's like you at peace now, right? In divine feminine, I feel like, you know, you're learning to be soft again, you know? You had to be so hard. You had to be so hard. But now you're soft, girl. You and your soft girl. Yeah. I like this energy, y'all. You guys are in good energy. Now, it says the gentle nature of the dolphin reminds you to look for the good in everyone and strive to bring peace in your life to you and those around you. Trust your instincts and intuition rather than overthinking. So make sure you're not trying to overthink anything, you know. Remember, I always speak about God is not a God of confusion. So if you got to think too hard or you're too confused, it ain't right. That's your answer right there. See, anything that's of love and light is not going to confuse you. It's going to give you a straightforward answer and you won't be confused, right? So, I don't know. Don't get into anything that makes you overthink too much. Because you're at peace now. Yeah. Because you're at peace now. Let's see. Okay, we got the dragon coming out and it says passion. I feel a lot of fire. Hey, you know, fire is like action. You know, fire energy is get up and go. You know, I'm hearing someone's getting up and going when they don't feel like it. You know, someone understands that, you know, when you are truly tapped into the divine, you won't be worried, right? You won't be weak and tired. God is giving you extra strength to get the job done. Because you got something to do here. It's like, you got to go now. Right? So I feel like you're getting extra strength here. Okay? There's a lot of passion here, a lot of love. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You are being asked to practice self-control and to be cautious so that your passion does not lead you into trouble. So make sure you placing your energy in the right place, right? It's like it could be a lot of low vibrational energy around you, and you know you are very attractive, divine, masculine, and feminine. You guys are showing up really attractive. See, when you start cleaning up your spirit, you know, everybody's attracted to you because you're light. You know, everybody loves a light being. You're full of energy. You have the aura of God on you, right? You know, it's like, don't let anything lead you into trouble here, okay? The enemy is at an all-time high, trying any little trick to get you into the wrong situation. It's crazy. But you have a strong will. You're showing up with a strong will here. Okay? You could be needing to get down to the water. Okay? to put their feet in the water. It's like, keep your feet in the water, Mama Gaia support ya. Keep your feet in the water, Mama Gaia support ya. Keep your feet in the water, Mama Gaia support ya. Right? We be down by the riverside. We be down by the riverside. Praying more. I don't know if you've been doing a lot of meditating, a lot of studying, but you're showing up so sharp, very resilient. You know, it's almost like you're a brick wall. Nothing can knock you down. A lot of rocks have been thrown at you, but you staying strong, you staying firm. Okay? I love this. Spirit says, don't be taking anything from people right now. There's a lot of people wanting to give you things. They want to tempt you. Okay? And self-control is sticking out. Okay? So make sure that you're practicing self-control. I know it can be hard. Right? But self-control is very important right now. You know? We were reading earlier, you know, when Archangel Michael and the dragon had an altercation about who would take Moses' body, Archangel Michael still didn't condemn the devil. The only thing he said is, God rebukes you. He didn't get crazy. He didn't get irate. And he's the chief angel, right? So don't allow evil to come in dragging you, because you know a lot of people want to provoke you. They want to see how they can get you angry. They want to see, you know, a lot of people, they know you have a lot to lose. And you know, some of these demons on here, they ain't got nothing to lose, right? So they'll do things to antagonize you so that you can lose everything that you've been working so hard for, right? So make sure that you are picking and choosing your battles. The enemy is trying anything right now, okay? There's something that you have been manifesting, and it's here. Okay? It's here right now, whatever you've been manifesting. There could be someone, you could have come into like some kind of resources. Okay? You could have manifested some kind of resources in your life. Okay? I like this energy. I feel like, you know, God is willing to give you because you deserve it. And that's good for you. It's been a long time coming is what I'm hearing. Right? I love that. Let's see. We got the Scorpion. You could be a Scorpio in the energy. Okay? It says new beginnings. You are invited to instigate change. But you are also being warned that this transformation may be radical. Get rid of everything in your current life that can prevent you from improving. Based on this principle, destroy before rebuilding. So Spirit is saying that you may need to destroy some things while you are in the process of rebuilding. Okay? Yeah, some things may have to go. You are promised a beneficial rebirth. So I guess this is really saying Spirit is really wanting you to have faith about something. You could be holding on to something that Spirit is really wanting you to let go. But it says that, you know, you have to destroy before you can rebuild. You can't just, you know, leave things there and build on top. You have to destroy and then rebuild. So you could be holding on to something. You need to let it go. It's like, have faith now. It says you're promised a beneficial rebirth, you know. Imagine you being willing to get rid of everything that God wants you to get rid of, right? And not having any fear about being left with nothing. And then God gives you more than what you could even ask for. Imagine that, because that's what happens, you know. That's called God's grace, right? You know? I love this. Good energy. It's good energy. We got the kangaroo coming out, and it says cycle. So you could definitely be going through some kind of divine cycle, okay? You could have just purchased a washing machine, too, okay? Or someone's washing machine could have just gone out with cycles coming out. It says a 9-month cycle is at play. So I don't know if you are pregnant. Someone could be pregnant. Kudos to you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Right? It says your current project will take 9 months to mature and benefit you. Okay. Commit fully to it. You have all the strength and stamina you need as long as you move forward and not backwards. Remember I said that the other day? We don't move backwards over here. We move forward. Spirit says, I don't even think a kangaroo can walk backwards, can it?
I never seen one.
I don't think it can. Okay? I think that's why it's saying that. If I'm not mistaken, fact check me, because I'm not 100% sure. But for some reason, I don't think they can walk backwards. Well, maybe a dog probably can't either, huh?
Oh, dog can.
They can. Okay. I think it's a kangaroo that cannot. But I could be wrong. That's in my Akashics. Fact check me. Okay. We got the sheep coming out, and it says innocent. See, you've been innocent the whole time. But they wanted you to be guilty until proven innocent. Whole time you were innocent. The entire time. You've been showing up innocent. You know? And it's crazy because I got a download that people may be slandering your name. You could be changing right in front of people who want to condemn you, and they could be trying to slander your name. But I already told you, Proverbs says that, you know, these people will get what they desire, right? You know? So, don't worry about it. You know, imagine people using your name for slander, but when they, you know, when these people check you up, because, you know, people have their own opinions about things, and that, you know, people want to check people out. So it's like people are over there slandering your name, and then the people that they're telling are coming to check you out, and they're like, this person, what? You got the wrong person. This person is cool. This is a great person. This is a good human being. You know, that's how God works. See, God changes the heart of men and women, right? So while someone is trying to throw slander on you, it's like your name is being lifted in high honors. So they're bringing more attention to you. It's working in reverse. Flip that thing back, flip it and reverse it. It's working backwards, you know? Yeah. You know? So what people are doing to destroy you is actually helping you grow. See, a lot of people came to your website. A lot of people came to your homepage. A lot of people came to your basketball game. You could be an athlete in the energy. Okay? Some people came to your concert. You could be a singer, rapper, some kind of MC. See, a lot of people came to see you because people were talking negatively about you. But when they came to visit you, they were like, this person is lit. Right? So, it's like, you know, things are changing in your favor. See, when people try to do things to stop you and block you, they forgot that God has the keys to every street, every corner, every turn, every whip you get in. God has the ability to control that thing. And that's what's happening. God is in control. Right? So, it's like, they're going to have to be mad at God about this one. Okay? Because God is giving you the liberty, the grace. Right? Because, you know, you're innocent, remember? You are innocent. It's like, you know, and I'm not saying that you haven't done anything in life, but what I'm saying is you took the opportunity to right your wrongs. You didn't want to keep living that way. You decided that, look, I have to change these ways in order to be a better me, in order to get where I need to go, because I know my purpose is greater. I have to clear out these generations generational curses. I gotta be the curse breaker. I have to clear out this karma, right? So I can have good dharma, right? It's like, you're innocent. You've been proven innocent. You've been proven innocent. Yeah, like somebody could literally be going to spiritual court or real court right now. Like someone's being proven innocent, and I'm picking up this could be in real time. Like, I don't know. Someone could have a court date on Wednesday. Yeah. Okay. You're innocent. Okay. You are encouraged to reconnect with your inner child in order to become more spontaneous and playful and consider what life really has to offer with a great sense of wonder. Take some time this week to get in touch with the innocent and vulnerability in you. You know, you're innocent. It's like you got your childlike energy. Follow your childlike energy. Use your childlike energy. Use your childlike energy. You're innocent. You're innocent. You're innocent. I'm here to judge like bang a gas. You're innocent. Like, you know, I don't know if this is spiritual court or court on Wednesday is what I'm hearing, but I hear the gravel. You're innocent. Someone's been falsely accused of something here.
Ancestral court.
Okay. I'm definitely picking up the ancestral court or something. Someone's going to court here, you know, and it could be whoever it is that's slandering your name. Okay, they gotta go now. Yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing you're innocent. You're innocent. Okay. Now I got something that the Hierophant said one time. And it says, God, forgive me for allowing it as I forgive myself for allowing it. God, forgive me for allowing it as I forgive me for allowing it. Because some things, you know, we allowed it. But whatever it is, I don't know. I feel like you cleared out your debt, your karma, the air, and you're innocent. Okay? You've been making a conscious effort to be right, to do better, to change, you know? You're looking at yourself every day and seeing where you can improve, right? Right? You know? You're learning that even the teacher needs a teacher, right? You're finding ways to connect with people, you know? Even if you're like introverted, you know what God is calling you to do. So you step out of the box when you need to, and you get the job done, right? Now, you could need to make a move or a decision, and it is very important to make sure that you are following God's way and not your own. Your own way could take you down the wrong path. We have to begin to let go of our own ways so we're not in the way of God. We have to allow God to move mountains in order for us to get to the other side. Okay? So don't get in the way when God is moving those mountains for you. Okay? Hey, let's get one more. It says the Cardinals here. I've been seeing a lot of red Cardinals. What about you guys? It says adventure. You need to live up to your fullest potential, explore new directions, and take risks in order to grow as an individual. Change may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary. Now, you know, change is very necessary. You know, we have to constantly change. I try to change something about myself every day because there's some things I try to change and I fail. So I have to start over every day, right? Because I'm not going to give up because I didn't get it right today. I'm going to try again tomorrow, right? So, You could be going through the same thing, but don't give up. Just keep going. Keep trying. Okay? Keep doing, because we don't try. We doers. So let me get that right. We doers. We don't try. Last one. We got the frog, and it says transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect with the world of emotions and feminine energies. Remember I said something about divine feminine and divine masculine? You know, being in the feminine energy, and it was okay. It was a good balance. It's like yin and yang. It goes together real bad. Okay? You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it's physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. And it's crazy because we just gave one of our soul sisters some cleaning recipes, right? We did a lot of spiritual cleanses last year. They're all down our page. Our timeline is so full. It's all the way down. But, you know, spiritual cleaning recipes are available. I find them to be very effective. So you could be needing that, right? But I would say overall it's good energy. As a collective, we're moving in the right direction. Okay? So that was your current energy check. We're going to get out of here. You know, we got a lot going on in the morning, because joy comes in the morning. Right? We hope you guys enjoyed the message. We love you guys so much. Okay? It's always a pleasure to read for you guys. Hope the message resonated. Hope to help you. If you're not already, follow us on YouTube. We're Elemental Beings Divine News. Okay? Thank you to everyone that has been rocking with us. All of your love, your light, your prayers, your spiritual donations. We love you guys so much. Okay? God bless you guys. We hope you have an amazing night. Don't forget, there's nobody that could ever do it better than you, boo. It's like, you better go, boy. You better go, girl. Hey, you better boo. I'm on my Martin and Gina.
Good night, y'all.
We love y'all.